Hey, and welcome to this short video. I'm Elliot. I'm one of the marketing bros, and today I'm going to talk to you about demographic and audience filters at the ad group level. So this is a test account here that I'm showing you, and let me zoom in a little bit so you can see a little better. And this is the campaign. So in some instances, what we'll do for some clients is we will use demographic or audience filters. Now, I don't always like to do this because typically the keywords should be enough to filter your traffic and clean it up along with negative keywords. But in some cases, if you were targeting very broad keywords, you may want to use these filters to try and narrow your targeting a bit. If you have no choice, let's say you are forced for volume purposes to use broad keywords, or the broad keyword is actually a great keyword, it's just one word, but you're bringing in a lot of traffic that sometimes you may need to filter out, this is an option. So let me show you how to do this. So if we're in the ad group level, I click into this ad group here, and I can go to demographics. I have a couple of choices here. So number one, I can filter by age range. So this is good for, especially in the insurance market, if you're doing under 65 insurance marketing or over 65 insurance marketing, or let's say you're an orthopedic surgeon and you know that your demographic is between 45 and 65, just because that's when their knees start to wear out, or whatever it is, whatever the scenario is, you can filter this traffic. Now, the reason I don't always like to do this is because you never know what device someone is logging in on. They may be under their kid's device, or their kid may be on their parent's device. But if you have no choice but to target the word, knee pain or knees or something like that, you may want to do some filtering for these age ranges because you have a specific customer, a demographic type, and this will help clean your traffic up. So age is one of the ones that you can do. Gender is another obvious one. If you're catering to one or the other, then obviously you can exclude them and clean up some of your traffic that way. Now, again, sometimes the keywords will do this, but let's just say, you're a physical therapist and you only work with females for whatever reason. Or you're a lawyer and you only work with females or men. A lot of people will cater to divorce for men or divorce for women, and you don't want to come up for divorce lawyer if they're a man. Well, then you can exclude the males out of your campaign and target the word divorce lawyer, and now your traffic will be more in line with your target customer. So that is another option. Household income is another great one too. So we advertise for a lot for a lot of attorneys, and sometimes if they're doing divorces, they need people that can afford to pay them. And so what we'll do is we will exclude, the lower 50% of income, or maybe even the lower 41 to 50% range, and we just keep these top ranges of income, just so when we're bringing in leads, they are qualified and they're actually able to pay. So those are some of the demographic filters that you can actually do and add to your campaign in order to get better results or higher quality leads. Now let's talk about audiences really quick. So audiences are another great thing. And what I like about audiences is you can observe these for a time, and then if they start to pan out, you can then go after them exclusively. So what I mean by that is, let's say that I am targeting someone who is looking for marketing services. So I can target people who are in market for advertising services, people who are in market for email marketing, SEO and SEM, business technology, the list goes on and on and on. I can, if I sell CRMs, I can look for people who are in market for a CRM solution. Google has all this data on these people. So let's just say I want to add a couple of these to my campaign, and I just want to observe them, which is Google's recommended setting. What this means is it is not going to target these people exclusively. It is just going to look at these audiences so I can see the performance of each one of these audience segments. So my first level of targeting is my keywords. So if I am targeting marketing company or marketing, then that is my first level of targeting. Only people searching for the word marketing are going to trigger my ads. Then it will show me how many people in each one of these audiences are clicking my ads and how many of them are converting. And then if I decide to, in the future, only target these people because they're doing so well, then I would switch to targeting here. And what this means is they have to search my keyword marketing and they have to be in this audience in order for my ad to trigger. So you can see how that will really clean up your traffic if these audiences are producing for you. So if you were to add them at the observation level, and I save them in here, now I can see that in this ad group divorce lawyer, I am watching how advertising and marketing services is doing, email marketing and business and industrial products are doing. And then there will be data associated with each one of these audiences so I can make decisions on them in the future. And you can add as many of these as you like to the campaign in order to see which audience for you is performing the best. So I hope this was helpful. If you have any questions, join our free Facebook group or subscribe to our YouTube channel. We put out content like this all the time, and I'll see you in the next one.